Hey guys, I'm here again to review Shadowgrounds for the PC. You'll actually get to see me play this time, as this is a PC game, so I can record it. So let's start this off. This is an over-the-top shooter, which means that it's an alien shooter. You get lots of guns, there's lots of enemies, and it's basically blow through anything in your path. So yeah, this game's mature. There's a little bit of blood, nothing too crazy. There's mild language, you know. They say pretty much everything but the F word. So I'm not going to be dropping any swears this time because, you know, I gotta do a review and I gotta keep it kid friendly. But if you guys want to hear me swear and whatever, go and look at my Let's Play. Right, anyway, so there's a variety of weapons throughout this game. They're all different. There's the assault rifle, the pistol, the shotgun, flamethrower, laser gun. Nothing too, new or anything, grenade launcher, but they all work very differently in the sense that, the grenade launcher, blah blah blah, shoots grenades, rocket launchers, huge rockets, shotguns close, here's the flamethrower. So most of the game is played out through small cutscenes and talk from up above. So the storyline is, yeah, you're on some Jupiter planet, I'm not sure which one, can't remember. Basically, you thought it was okay, safe, but aliens invaded it, or aliens were always there, so now you're the last man and everyone else dies for some reason, but you live miraculously. As you see tons of dead bodies all around, you would think that they would be able to band together and fight off these poor little suckers. I mean, if you can, but obviously they can't, so you're the last guy. Usually you don't get any teammates. Oh, and here's something cool. You can upgrade your weapons. So you collect little parts afterwards, and then depending on the amount of parts, you can upgrade your guns. Sort of has an RPG-like element. You can add extra nukes, extra ammo, bigger clip, faster reload, more damage. It's, again, pretty basic stuff, but it definitely helps to add sort of an RPG-like element. Now, I got this game from Direct2Drive, which is kind of like a downloading game site thing. I got it for $10 legally. Yes, it was legal. God. So I got it legally. $10 for this game. I actually got this game and Shadowgrounds Survivor, which I haven't touched yet because I've been playing Alone in the Dark for the 360. I'll probably do a review of that later. Anyway, point is, so this game for $10 is a pretty darn good game. Here's the cutscenes. Again, I'm on the lowest graphics setting because my graphics suck. So the graphics actually are pretty good. This game's a little bit old. I think it came out in 2005 or something. So here's my favorite gun, the big minigun. Everyone knows this gun. It's the alien killer. Yep. So this game, a lot of people think you just run in and you kill everything, and while that is true, there are some kind of strategies to it because it's really easy to die in this game. Like, I'm having a lot of trouble as I'm going along because this game's pretty difficult. So while there is no cover system or anything, you have to be strafing and you gotta get out of the way of bullets, and you gotta dodge bullets, and it's not just running there and the game's super easy. While the beginning is easy, later on in the game it does get a lot more difficult. I almost die a few times during this section, but yeah, the enemies are just, oh my god, they're such a pain because they take so many hits. So the environments are not too bad. I mean, you have your traditional outside refuge planet, blah blah blah. Then you have your inside space station. Most of them look the same, but it's okay because the action really saves this game. I mean, the action saves the story and all the other crap, and the fact that it's $10 now. So, would I recommend this game from Direct2Drive? Get it for $10? Yeah, I would. It's a really sweet game. I mean, it's one of those games that partially you can pick it up and play it anytime, except what sucks is that you gotta beat an episode before it allows you to save, and episodes are anywhere from 20 minutes to half an hour, so otherwise you're screwed because you can't save right in mid-game, which is kind of dumb, but it's very fun to just pick it up, kill a few things, turn it off, right, and then go back and play the same section over again, whatever, right? Or if you really want to, you can chug through the story. So it has both, and yeah, here's an inside structure. The game basically looks like this. It's your basic over-the-top shooter. Control-wise, your character does take a little while to learn how to control, but once you do learn how to control him, he's really easy to control and stuff, and he moves at a decent pace, and you can roll and stuff, and yeah, this game is basically just about blowing up tons of aliens and having huge amounts of arsenals to do it. It's a no-holds-barred, balls-to-the-wall shooter, right? And it's rare to see games like that nowadays because everyone's all like, oh yeah, you gotta use cover and we gotta make it realistic. Yeah, since this game is kind of older, it basically throws realism to the wall. So if you're looking for a game that's not terribly realistic, there's lots of aliens, there's lots of explosions, there's lots of guns, there's lots of blood, not really a huge storyline, just looking for a run and gun type game, this game is for you. I'm telling you, $10, smoking deal. I wouldn't get it for anything under 30 though. I mean, I don't know how much it is if you buy it in case. I don't even know if you can still buy it in case because it's like that old. So people are all like, oh yeah, this game sucks because, it's not scary. And this game does sort of try to be scary. And see, these guys are invisible unless you shine your flashlight on them. So that does make it kind of scary. But the amount of guns you get doesn't really make this game scary. But I mean, this game isn't really designed to be scary. It doesn't focus heavily on it. It's just an extra element. So, you get jumped every once in a while, it's a little bit scary, whatever, right? So, final verdict. I'd give this game, because of the low price and the nice action and the fact that it runs on older computers pretty well too, I'd give this game an 8 out of 10. And it is long. It is a pretty long game. Like I've owned it for like a month and a half now, and I don't even know how close I am to being done. So definitely pick this game up from Direct2Drive if you want to. It's $10. And yeah, no holds barred shooter.